In this video, I wanted to demonstrate my technique for cooking scrambled eggs. Now, like with cooking a fried egg, I do prefer to heat the pan on very low. And I'll put the butter in right away and not allow the cast iron time to preheat like I would with some other foods. With eggs in general, whether they're scrambled or fried eggs, I don't want the skillet getting too hot. If you cook too high heat, the scrambled eggs can burn pretty easily and they'll definitely stick to your skillet. So I just like to take my time, make sure the pan is thoroughly buttered, and once that butter starts to bubble a little bit, then I'll go ahead and add my eggs. When cooking scrambled eggs, I do prefer to use this bamboo spatula, or you can use a wooden spatula. I just prefer to use the wooden one with scrambled eggs because they will stick a little bit to the seasoning. And using that bamboo spatula, I can just kind of scrape it off. And by keeping the heat low, I can scrape it off without those eggs burning. So it's going to take a few minutes for these to cook because I have it on such low heat, but that's okay. I don't like eating burnt scrambled eggs. It also makes cleanup much easier. So you just want to kind of just gently fold them around. Just a little bit of pressure. Now you could use a metal spatula if you wanted to. In my last video, I had a metal spatula that I used for the fried egg to just kind of help lift it from the cooking surface. But if you are going to use a metal spatula, make sure that it has rounded edges and it's not too sharp, because you can technically damage the seasoning on there, but you have to put a lot of pressure to be able to do that. The general consensus is that using metal utensils on cast iron is fine. If you do scratch it, it's not the end of the world. It's not that big of a deal. It will fill in over time with cooking. The seasoning, it just fills in those gaps from the cooking oils, and when it polymerizes, it'll just become a nice smooth surface again. So that's the great thing about cast iron, is if you think you messed it up, you can probably still save it. And the best bet is to just keep cooking with it. If you don't see rust, then just keep cooking with your cast iron, because you'll just keep continuing to gradually build layers of seasoning over time, and it generally will look better and perform better. Now, as the eggs are becoming solid and they're almost done, I like to turn the heat completely off, because that skillet's still hot. It's going to hold on to that heat for a while. It's not like those eggs are cold anymore. They're pretty warm too. So it's not going to cool your pan down very much. They're still going to continue to cook for that last little bit. And then you can scrape off most of those eggs as you can. So you're still going to have some of that egg residue. That's fine. It should clean up pretty easily. And in the next video, I'm going to show you my cleaning process.